Well, hello everybody. God knows what's been spilled right in the centre of this road, but I'm going to try and avoid it anyway. Yeah, couple of tests today in preparation for the trip to England. As you see here, I've got the SW or SWE Motec Engage Pro Bag attached, and it was a very easy install. I'm really pleased with the product. It's the 8 litre that can expand to 10. I've got it on the furthest setting down on the Vulcan S here, so that I can see the speedo and that sort of stuff. I do have, there's like an iPad see-through waterproof pouch that you can attach onto it as well, which I do have in the bag, but I haven't got it on at the moment, obviously. And there is also one for a phone that can go vertical and diagonal on this system that you can see on top here. So this is the first ride with it actually. Very comfortable, it's not touching anything or in the way of anything. And the other test is the hardline cable, which as soon as I get past here I shall show, into the DJI Osmo 4, and I've got a 1 metre cable so that I can charge whilst I'm on like motorways and don't have to keep stopping and changing out the battery. I think the battery lasts about an hour to an hour and 20 minutes. With the expanded pack, when you get the camera, you get the charging pack, and you get another 2 batteries, and it's a really good system, to tell you the truth. Right, let's get on the motorway. The only thing, I did actually think about getting a 1.5 metre cable so that I can put it through some D-rings on my jacket, but quite honestly, it's not moving or flapping or anything. I've got standard USB into a 90-degree angled cable into the camera. There is so much traffic at the moment. Yeah, the 90-degree. The only thing that I think would have been a pretty good idea would be having maybe a white cable, just as a visual reminder that you're plugged in and charging. Now of course it does defeat the object of the waterproof camera by having one of the little doors on the side of the camera open, but obviously it just gives me that option if the weather is in my favour. Back to the tank bag. The one thing that I've had to have a compromise in is that I've had to turn my telephone horizontal, because it hits into the bag at full lock. So I'm going to have to give the GPS a try that way, because I normally have it lengthwise. but the cable seems to be working. I checked my percentages of battery before I left work today. I've done a bit of overtime tonight, so I'm pretty tired, so it's going to be just a basically go home. Plus this install took longer than I thought because I had no drill bits for there is a locking system on the inside that you actually have to, once you've got it into the position that you want, you've got to drill through the case so you can put a locking system in. And I didn't have any drill bits the right size, so I had to bike off and get some new drill bits. Funnily enough, the tank bag is actually helping with wind turbulence a little bit, which I'm pleased about. This cafe fairing does do a bit, but it's not really sort of designed for long touring. But I just absolutely hate the touring fairings. I think they look bloody horrible. So it's one of those compromises. Luckily enough, I'm not someone that tends to go past about 130, 140 at the absolute most in kilometres an hour. It's not my thing. But she's certainly got the power to get up there if I do need it. Anybody that says the Vulcan S is like just a tiny bike or whatever, she ain't. She's got some guts to her. And I've actually ridden the Versi 650, and that was completely different. Anybody that I mean, they say that the tuning is different, but my God, I didn't realise it was going to be that different. Because that was pretty gutless. If the Vulcan S had been like that, I wouldn't have kept it. But this is the one I've got here is the the performance version, and then I've sort of like added loads of extras for touring on it. The other change that I want to do to the bike eventually when I come back from the English ride, which should be at least about 3,000 kilometres I think, a round trip. Been looking at some really cool places that I want to go and take 2 days over there and 2 days back. I will go past the battlefield, or the sorry, not the battlefield, the beach at Dunkirk, and I also want to take a bit of a detour on the way back and go to visit some memorials at the Battle of the Somme, which I've spent many years obsessing over, and well, the whole First World War and trench warfare. And Messines Ridge is on the way back as well, so I shall stop there and pay my respects. It's pretty windy today. I can feel the crosswind as normal. I've once again trying a different angle or a different position for the mic too, so I'm hoping that this new might be even more improved. But yeah, I'm very, very pleased with this. It's easy to remove as well with the magnetic locking system, and the cable seems to be working fine as well. So I'm going to call both of those a success. I'm going to keep this one a bit shorter. Yeah, please leave a like and subscribe, and maybe some comments on what you think about the Sui Motec bags. Trying to grow the channel a bit, and catch you in the next one. Cheers.